Earl Nightingale once said, "Our environment, the world in which we live and work, is a mirror of our attitude and expectations." Coming up today, we're going to be talking about the 5 pillars of self-care, and number 3, your environment. Welcome everybody to Service Drive Revolution and your Friday drive-by. A little something to think about going into the weekend, a little inspiration, food for thought. Now we're continuing our series on the 5 pillars of self-care. And today we're talking about number 3. Number 3 is our environment. Self-care of our environment. It might be one of the most important ones of the 5. Now, in 1979, Navy did a study at the Correctional Institute in Seattle, Washington, where I'm from. No coincidence whatsoever. They wanted to see how they could lower incidences of violence in the prison there. And so what they did is they painted the walls pink. They painted the walls pink. And you know what happened after they painted the walls pink? There were 0 reported incidents of violence. It's the only change they did. They painted the walls pink. Kind of crazy, right? And so let me ask you a question. What's your environment like? What's your office like? Are there piles of paper everywhere? Is it a mess? Is it clean? Does it inspire you? Do you have pictures up around you of things that make you feel like a leader, make you feel inspired, like you want to go get it? Or are they stock images of something that are boring and doesn't connect at all, right? What's your environment like? What are the colors like? Are you sitting in a chair all day that's really comfortable? Or is it uncomfortable and you're barely getting through the day and your back hurts? I mean, just imagine going into your office every day and you have a picture there of your ex-wife. I can't imagine that. I wouldn't let that happen for a second. So do an inventory of your environment, your office at work, your bedroom at home, your living room, your workshop, wherever it is that you spend a lot of time, and get rid of clutter. Do some cleaning. Spend a day just cleaning and organizing. Get some pictures that inspire you. Go buy a new chair, new furniture that inspires you. Get some better speakers so the music sounds better. Fix your environment, because if you feel good in your environment, you're going to feel good. You're going to be more productive and more effective, and people are going to want to be around you because the environment's fun. It's something you can feel and sense. They have vibes, like you can feel the vibe and the energy in a room. And if the energy is dead and it's about your ex-wife or things that you don't care about or like or clutter, it's not going to be any fun. So think about that. Check out your environment, switch it up, move things around, get some new furniture, new paint. It's amazing what just a coat of new paint will do to a room. And it kind of smells cool. I love the smell of new paint, which might be weird, but it does smell good for a couple days and then it goes away. So little food for thought going into the weekend. Do me a favor, watch this preview of what's coming up next week on Service Drive Revolution.
Next week on Service Drive Revolution.
Today we're going to talk about the 10 reasons customers hate service advisors.
If there's ever been a list where everyone's going to be like, oh crap.
We're going to talk about the election.
Oh crap.
And what makes you want to vote for Kanye? We hit a milestone.
Okay, that's pretty solid. Chris, with all due respect, I don't think that I can fly. That the chances of me becoming a really, really solid, like, NASCAR style driver, they're dwindling.
And why can't we find a coach in Canada? Listen to this long pause, everybody.
Canadians are really nice people.
You know when they say that they're sorry, they don't mean it? They're just drunk all day? Like they're deaf?
And how in the name of all that's holy do they all have to leave at the same time?
Would you call that an oxymoron?
That's a community college word for sure.
You have people calling in jokes. Thanks for watching this week's Drive-By. I hope we gave you something to think about over the weekend. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.